In case anyone here doesn't know, I'm the older brother of the groom. This used to mean I was a favorite amongst my parents. But after certain life events of my other siblings, first grandchildren, and now a marriage, I think I'm at the bottom of that totem pole. But I'll work on it. We have confirmation of that. So as you know, I tend to do a lot of research about a topic before buying or doing an activity in life. So, of course, I wanted the speech to not be too horrible for you all tonight. So I did a little online research and created something I hope keeps everyone awake. So bear with me. Ultimately, I had an extremely difficult time cutting a speech down to a reasonable length. In fact, at one point it ran to over an hour and 15 minutes. But in the end, I've come up with a compromise. I'll read you a 5-minute long version. Straight after that, I'll do the unabridged one, and you can decide which you liked best. Deal? So on behalf of the bride and groom, I would like to thank everyone here for sharing this unique and special day, and yesterday. I know a lot of you traveled very long distances to be here, and it has been long days to get here. Greg and Ashley, I know will never forget it, and everyone here present. Speaking personally, and perhaps slightly selfishly, I wish that all of you had stayed home because I wouldn't have had to prepare this, and it would have been a lot easier for me. And apparently a lot easier on all of your stomachs, because we all know what's going around. But I do want to focus on Ashley. Such a beautiful bride, a beautiful woman. And I think we all can agree that you're the most stunning and captivating woman, Celia, tonight and last night, walking through in your wedding dress. And I think we all know that Greg agrees. As you all can see, he started to grow his hair out to look more like you. So I first met Ashley at Wanderlust Yoga Festival near Lake Tahoe a few years back. She was so much fun to have around, and you could tell that her and Greg had an instant connection. There's a funny story about one night during that festival that I just couldn't bring myself to talk about in public. You can't really embarrass the bride on your wedding night, right? Oh wait, that was yesterday. But if anyone wants to hear that story, buy me a drink later tonight here, and I'll gladly share all the details. Okay, Layla's gonna buy me a drink. So Ashley is only beautiful on the outside. I think if you know her, if you've ever seen her work, you'll know she also has a beautiful mind. The things she creates, not only in the way of architecture and buildings, but also in the arts, like her newfound talents with pottery and her dream catchers, are gorgeous. And I'm delighted to welcome Ashley into the family. We all love you very much. I'm sure you'll find us to be a warm and supportive bunch. And I can't stress this enough, steer clear of sheep's head. Just, if the cards come out, just run.
Lies. Lies.
Gets a little rough. There may be many Ashleys in the world, but there's only one Ash.
You can't bug Uncle Mike.
I do apologize, though, for your new last
Do not
name.
talk to Uncle Mike.
With the name of Vogel, now you have to wait in the back of all the lines. So as Greg's older brother, I've known him my entire life. Often it's the younger sibling who feels he has to live up to his older brother. But with us, it's the other way around. Greg is kind, loving, loyal, hardworking, and ambitious. He's the one I look up to. Well, that's one way of looking at it, anyway. Another is that I was just trying to keep the bar low for him so he wouldn't feel pressured.
Stop.
And no need to thank me,
No,
bro.
you're sitting here.
But we have always been the best of friends. Inseparable, inspirational, always having patience for each other's idiosyncrasies, helping each other when they were down, and conquering life together in so many ways. I appreciate and love you for each and every one of those moments.
When Daddy come get you.
Now you have an amazing new partner to tackle life with. And I don't think you could have picked a smarter, more loving, more inspirational, and more beautiful partner. And as you all know, Greg and Ashley have recently purchased a home in Old Town Fort Collins, where we've had some lovely barbecues over the past few years. They've been doing some remodeling, most notably the kitchen and living room, and it's turned out great so far. I haven't heard about the next remodel, but it sounds like they will be starting it soon. Greg has assured me that as soon as they get home, there will be plenty of banging and screwing at every opportunity.
Oh, Mike.
So Greg, I found some words of advice on the internet for you. Never go to bed in an argument. Always stay up and argue. The best way to remember your anniversary is to forget it once. Always remember these 3 special words. You're right, dear. In times of trouble, remember these helpful words. Women need to be loved, not understood. Layla has the next toast, she said. All you couples here tonight, please turn and...
Layla, stop. Stop. Sit down.
All you couples here, I want you all to turn and face each other and stare deeply into each other's eyes. So if you're here with someone special, go ahead and take a look into their eyes. Now, statistically, you're staring into the eyes of the person you most likely will murder you. So remember that if it does happen. On a more serious note, I found these inspirational words in one of my favorite books, Conversations with God. Specifically, chapter 8, where I often go to as a guide for me while in relationships. Which, considering I'm single now, it may not be the best advice, but I'll let you guys make that decision. So this section is talking about the tools for a long-term relationship. If you both agree at a conscious level that the purpose of your relationship is to create an opportunity, not an obligation, an opportunity for growth, for full self-expression, for lifting your life to their highest potential, for healing every false thought or small idea you ever had about you, for ultimate reunion with Spirit through the communion of your 2 souls, your relationship will have begun on a very good note. Know and understand that there will be many challenges and difficult times ahead, and don't try to avoid them. Welcome them gratefully. See them as grand gifts from Spirit, glorious opportunities to do what you came into the relationship and life to do. Try very hard not to see your partner as the enemy or the opposition during these times. Cultivate the technique of seeing all problems as opportunities, opportunities to be and decide who you really are. See more in you than you think there is to be seen. See more in your partner too. You will never disserve your relationship nor anyone by seeing more in another than they are showing you. For there is more there, much more. It is only their fear that stops them from showing you. And if others notice that you see them as more, they will feel safe to show you what you obviously already see. So there's nothing more noble or admirable than watching 2 incredible people come together as one. As your friends and family, we delight in your union and offer our encouragement and support. Here's a toast to a long life filled with adventure, love, and cherished moments. I love you both. Mom made me say that. Here, here.